side of Farming Simulator 22 on Elm Creek. So, you'll notice I brought all of the tractors down to the store. I am just going to show you how to add this. This is a front loader attachment. Not all tractors can accept front loader attachments, but this Massey Ferguson can. What you do is you drive up to the workshop, back. You click this little cog here, click square to customize, and you'll see here, no, and the two different brands. I've actually added this one on, so I don't want to pay again. So wherever it says front loader attachment, you can add one on, and as I say, it just sits over here. Now I've already purchased the front loader and a bale fork. I'll show you these. It's really easy. I've attached them together already. And you just drive into the front loader. And an attachment link will pop up. There you go, press cross and it's attached. Now what I've purchased here is the front loader itself and a front loader tool. And you can find that in tools, front loaders, and this is the one that I've purchased here. And then front loader tools, I have purchased the bale spike. Sorry, it's manure fork bale spike. Now, why have I got all three tractors down here? I am going to show you how we are going to manage the straw. We need to pick up the straw next. It's our next big job. So first things first, we need a trailer. These are all fantastic. I love this one. You just drive up next to it and it scoops them up. But I'll go for this one here. Next thing we need is a baler. We're going to go with a cheap one here. Nice and simple. This is Pottinger. Really great. You can go for uni wrappers. This will help you with your silage bales, but we're not covering that today. You can also go for these little baby ones if you wanted little small, easy to handle bales. But this is the one we're getting today. I'm going to lease it. And another thing, I'm going to show you another way to manage straw. And you can also use this for grass, hay, silage, chaff. This is a forage wagon. So this picks the straw up loose. So I'm going to lease this as well so I can show this to you. There's plenty available to you to try. Okay, so first things first, let me show you how to use the forage wagon. Now it's really important that you have somewhere to store the loose straw. That's quite important. All you need to do is lower the pickup and turn on the wagon and she will pick everything up. There you go. Can you see it all going in? Nice and easy. This having it loose is really good for when you're putting in bedding for cows. I find it really, really useful for that. Okay, so that is option number 1, a forage wagon. Option number 2 is baling. So this baler here, you simply drive up to the swath, you lower and turn on. I also have automatic drop on, so that is circle, square and up, and you start driving. It starts to pick up and starts compacting it all together. Now some balers, you can choose the size of the bale, and that gives you some flexibility whether you want them smaller or larger. This one is a basic baler, so you do not get that option. Okay, 83%. Very close now. 99. 100. Okay, so it's going to lift it up and out. And there we go. Now we need to collect the bales. So with the bale loader tractor with the front loader and the bale spike, pull up, release, and go, and basically you just need to spike the bale. Really nice and simple. Use L1 to move the fork, the attachment around the bale spike. So it's better to get an angle where you can actually see. Spike it, lift it, and position it on the trailer. Now to get it off, you need to place the, apologies everyone, be good if I could do it. Twist and make sure the bale is on the trailer. Then reverse and it will release automatically for you. Then come and strap it on. I'm hoping this has straps. Yes, it does. Excuse me. Now, when you walk up to the trailer, you can see the straps come up. Fasten tension belt, L3, and L3 to release. Okay? Now let's go grab the other bale. Now this is a tiny field. Imagine having a big field with lots of straw. They can be a very big job. Spike it up. Now there are other ways to do this. You could get a wheel loader, you could get a telehandler. There are many ways, but this is the cheapest way when you're starting out. Just get a front loader attachment and a bale spike. Okay, and that's all done. Nice and simple. I hope you agree. Right, let's move this out of the way. Now I'm going to show you the multi-fruit silos and where to get them from. Okay, park up here. So we need to exit the game. First I'm just going to save it. We're going to quit the game and go to the mod hub. Okay, so the mod hub is in downloadable content, and what we want to do is we want to have a look at silos, and we would like a multi-fruit version. Now I already have some downloaded, so if I find the ones which I have and I like, it will help immensely. Bear with me. Low cost silos. Yeah, that's a good one. There's the multi-fruit silos there. Just trying to find one other one. There's another multi-fruit one there. There's quite a few actually. So once you find one that you like, obviously I'm not going to get this one, 1,300 litres. It's a lot of stuff. So let's say I would like this one here. On the bottom left you can see install. You're going to install it and press OK. You'll see wow, it's already downloaded. That's fantastic. That one needs updating. Let's just update that while we're here. Now, you need to apply that silo to your game. So you're going to go back to the career. You see, go back to Elm Creek. And what we are wanting to do is find that silo that I looked for earlier. So the multi-fruit silo. Now it's all in alphabetical order. No, I don't want that one. Don't want that one. See, I have a lot of mods installed. If you just downloaded the one, this would be very easy. There's a multi-grain one. Let me select that one. So you press square to select and deselect. But there are others that I would like. I'll grab that one as well. I'll grab that one. And then that's a fermenter. It's another lesson for another day. It's refillable tanks. Let's see production. There's a multi-fruit pack there. That's the one we just installed there. Okay. Let's try and find one out of those that we like. So we're going to start. This is now, while it's loading, it's also loading these mods which I've just installed into this game save. Now, one thing you don't want to do is remove the mods which you have on a game that you're using. If you do that, anything that's stored is gone. Disappears. Poof. Now, how I know that? This has happened to me before. I uninstalled one and, yeah, I cried very hard that day. Excuse me. So we're going to go back to build mode. That's L1 and the D-pad on PlayStation. We're going to go to silos, and you'll now see we have more available to us in here. Okay, so this is a multi-fruit silo here. There's another one. These are all rather expensive. Don't know if we can afford these ones. Yeah, they're very expensive ones there as well. Okay. So we can't afford so the cheapest is 30, oh no, 45. Okay, so let's sell our car. We don't need the car. That's now given us enough money to buy the multi-fruit silo. Okay, this is the one we need. Placement-wise, we are a little bit stuck for options for this. That overlaps on the field. I might place it here. I'm not too bothered. Now, if you want, you see overlaps with other objects, I'm not bothered about that, so I'm going to toggle free mode off, which is triangle, and that allows you to place things anywhere. My only issue is I won't be able to drive through that pickup point. Ooh, okay. Will it fit over here? Nope, won't fit there either. Okay. It's going to need to go here. Let's just make sure it's not in the crop. Okay, yep. There it goes. Now, theoretically, we can get rid of this one now because this stores crops. Let me show you. this stores all kinds of bulk products, whereas this only stores crops. So theoretically, we can sell this. So if you go back into construction, hover over it, press R3, and we can sell by pressing triangle. So now we've only got the one, and we've got some healthy money back again. And you start overloading. Nice and simple. Quick and easy-ish. So I would suggest swapping out the big silo for this multi-product silo. It just makes much more sense, in my opinion, to have something which can take everything rather than just a few things. That's the multi-product. Some of them, I believe, are called multi-fruit. Yeah, that one's a multi-fruit, so it can store all crops. Yeah, it's just so much options, so many options available to you. Now, if you want to off-hire, I'm going to off-hire this forage wagon. I'm going to return that. But we're going to want to keep the rest of them for sure. We're going to definitely want to keep those. Now, as far as these bales are concerned, we are going to be collecting more straw bales. So we may as well just keep this all here for now. I have planted some barley in the field over there, off camera. Next episode, we're going to be ploughing and prepping this field. There's weeds in here already. When we plough, that should get rid of them, but we will need to keep an eye on this. The other thing is, this grass field is now ready for its second application of fertilizer. We could just do that very quickly before we finish this episode. Let's grab the fertilizer right now. It's in this spreader here. Just going to lift the weight so I can move a bit faster. Okay, lower the weight. Lower the fertilizer spreader, start driving, and then start spreading. And you can see the colour of the texture of the crop is changing. Actually, this is grass, apologies. And then we stop, jump out, and now you can see this is 100% fertilised, 98% yield bonus. Now, I do have a video on how to prepare your fields correctly, but I am going to just say this now as well. If you want that yield bonus to get up to 100%, and you are planting sunflowers, potatoes, or canola, place some bees. So under animals, place a beehive plus a honey pallet location. Bees actually boost the yield. I'll show you in the help section as well here. Beehives produce honey, which can also be processed further or sold directly. Place your beehives next to fields, as the bees will increase the yield of canola, sunflower and potato fields. Honey will be delivered freshly in the placeable delivery area. Bees do not appear in the animal menu. So a nice thing is, bees don't require food because the crops are their food. They live off the land. So that's just another top tip for you. But that will be the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a like. I really appreciate those likes. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you can get more useful hints and tips. But most of all, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye for now.